Good afternoon. It is Monday. Usually I don't go anywhere on Monday. Usually don't record on Monday because I don't go anywhere on Monday. I'm going to the Michelle and the cello performance at the MIM, which is the Musical Instrument Museum here in Phoenix. I've actually never been. I've been meaning to go, like, whenever my mother visits. It's just never actually happened. So since she is performing, Grammy winner, I remember her from the 90s, so I am going. Okay, I'm gonna splurge for these tickets and go. So, yeah, it's a life experience kind of thing. And then kind of chill. We are repping up for my birthday. But yeah, so for that concert, I'm going to use some new products as well. I'm not going to prep my face yet because we are starting with eyes today. So my video might be long because with eyes take a little longer, which is why I do them before I get on camera. So we are featuring the new Danessa Myricks Beauty palette, the Lightwork Volume 6 Freedom palette. So I did do an unboxing, so you kind of know some of the details. Let me take off this lid. I'm gonna put this over here because I have a lot going on my desk because this is gonna take up a lot. So I still even have the cover thing on it, which I guess I can put in the box, but you see I did not. So we are going to focus on this one. The shades, I wish they were on the back of the palettes. If you have not watched that video, I don't know where you've been. I'll just take that out. So on the back of these palettes that come out, pull it out without dropping it. They do not have the shade names on the back of them. I wish they did. They do not. And I don't think the individual palettes that do come out, I don't think they have the names on them either. I'm not gonna pull them out right now. But we're gonna focus, we're just gonna focus on this palette today. I am wearing that dress back there, which is black. It has pink roses on it with a little bit of green. The thing about some of these, like it looks white when it goes on your eye, it is not white. Swatch it on your skin, it's not white. That's the thing about some of these. So we are gonna, I've seen some videos, so that's where we're aiming for. Colors that will go with pink flowers on a black dress. So you can apply these with fingers or with brushes. We're gonna do a combination of that. Let's go in with, and I will look up the colors and post them in the description. I say that because colors are here. They're very small. So my multifocal lenses, contact lenses, and my reading glasses, I'm gonna have to stare and look away and back like that a few times to figure out what they say. We're not doing that right now because otherwise we'd be here all day. I'm going, like I said, with this one. So I wanted a fluffier brush for that. I'm gonna start on outside. I did put on, so in a way it's like a crease color. I have hooded lid, so I have to go above the crease like I did like that. I'm just gonna go like that. And yeah, it showed up, you see that. So we are not gonna go any bit more than that. Looking at that, it has a little shine. This is one of them satin colors, but I see a little bit of shine. So that's good so far. Let's do this side. Some people do all of one eye and then go to, I go whatever. So if you gotta clean the brush off kind of thing. Like this. I did go to the dentist on Thursday and had a tooth extraction. If you watch my videos, you knew about the tooth extraction was coming. So I currently have Tylenol. I need to take another Tylenol before I leave because it's starting to wear off. I can feel that. I have a high tolerance for pain, but no. They needed to give me like codeine or whatever for the first couple of days. Like I said, surviving on Tylenol. I'm like regularly, my stomach's probably all messed up right now. And then you can't eat a lot of food right now, but soft food. I had a quesadilla Friday, ate on one side of my mouth. because I was determined. I'm like, I need real food. I had cream of rice Thursday, part of Friday. Go in a little bit right there. So I was like, I need real food. So I got quesadillas, and then we need sweet potatoes, but the kind that you can fries, Kroger's if you don't live on the west coast. There's these for like $1.99. The kind of sweet potatoes are wrapped in plastic, just throw them in the microwave. So salt, pepper, butter, and then some sour cream. I've been eating those as well. That's a godsend. And then I eat part of a samosa. Is this samosa? Yes, samosas. That's Samoan, because Samoans are people. Samosas that are from Trader Joe's. They're crispy. But one, I let them cool down a little bit, and then again eat on this side. So there's a little bit more substance for me. And then I had some, because you're only eating soft food, it's not doing it. It's requiring me to eat more, because, and then I had jello, I had ravioli, just chicken and some kind of cheese that was in it, ricotta probably, and some other kind of cheese. So it's requiring me to eat more, snack more, because I'm like, I'm starving. And yeah, I could just have soup, but no. And I made matzo ball soup last night, so I haven't had that since last night. I bought a pot pie yesterday. So, because I have food, but when you have, I don't have food that I can eat with the tooth extraction, so I had to go buy other food. So I'm like, yeah. It's not like I haven't had my tooth extracted before. I've had my wisdom teeth taken out. I literally, earlier January, had a different tooth taken out, and a bridge eventually would go in there, because I have an implant that I've been meaning. Implants aren't cheap. They weren't cheap back when I first got my wisdom teeth pulled, and then they put this implant. That's why I've never got the implant taken care of. They're like, oh, you've had this while. I'm like, yeah, I probably could have saved up and paid for it by now. But yeah, busy living life. And it hasn't been bothering me, so I'm like, yeah, we're good. Okay. I think that's good. The MIM is, they have a bunch of musical instruments from all over the world. It's this, so people come for that. The theater where they have performances fits 300 people. So a lot of artists, musical artists, like coming to the MIM because it's more intimate, what have you. So I picked a seat like all the way to the back. I'm like, okay, I kept looking at different pictures. I'm like, how close can I see or not see, what have you. And then all the tickets were expensive, but this is a less expensive one. It was like $5-10 cheaper to sit all the way to the back. And I'm like, it's fine. And all the seats in there, I'm like, went sold when I originally went, so I don't know. I'm like, maybe I'll be able to move up. Okay. So again, these are satin. I think this is supposed to be satin too. And then these two, we're gonna swatch these because one of these is different than the other. Like if I shift it, right now they look pink, but you see that one just kind of turned a little greenish. You see it looks green right there when I watch back, but you see that's why I was looking to swatch. So I'm going to swatch for y'all. And that's how it looks right there, but yeah, I can see the green. I don't know if y'all can see the green. So you see that? And that has little flowers that has little green on there. So there's that. Let's use a different finger. I'm gonna swatch the other one that's next to it. And that one also is pink. I don't see a different green in that one really. That one I just swatched, right? Okay, yeah, I see a green from here. So depending on how you're looking at somebody, that's how it looks. Again, I don't know shade numbers. Other people, I'm gonna use a different finger. I'll go with that one. Because like there, looking at the camera, it looks kind of white. And here it looks slightly pink. So let's do that. So that one, okay. I like that one. This kind of, we're probably gonna go in a corner with that one, whatever that one is. So yeah, the other two, it doesn't look like it matters. So I'm gonna use, you can use your fingers for this, but I'm gonna use a shader brush or this one. I'm gonna go in the one that looks less green, which is this one. And I'm gonna go from the inside and kind of go like that. Okay, yeah, finger. I should have known better to just use my finger. If I start in the middle, there we go. What I was trying to do is get closer to my lash line. I'm gonna go up. And then take a shader brush. There we go. Okay, this edge, we didn't do that one. We didn't swatch that. So I'm going to start there, and I'm going to go on the other side, and then we'll go back and do. So yeah, I'm not really big shine, whatever, but I love this palette. It's very, you know, certain occasions, the eyes, I just want my eyes to pop. This is definitely, okay, it may just be popping in corners kind of thing. You'll be like, oh, it's kind of expensive palette for you to just be popping in the corners. But versus, I mean, she has a color fixes, but if you buy a bunch of color fixes, that's going to add up as well. Yeah. So I'm not a makeup artist. If I was, definitely, I'd be like, okay, I could use this on my client kind of thing. The thing about being a makeup artist, I'm like, you're all up in people's faces. And I'm a bit of a germophobic, so that's not really the most ideal. I almost wanted to be a phlebotomist, but then I realized I gotta deal with people. Yeah. They make good money. Because people always need a phlebotomist. I know, I've been a phlebotomist, yeah. But then, you know, you have different kind of people. Okay, I see a gut on the bottom there. We'll fix that in a second. Okay, so this is a bit much. And then I'm gonna wipe that off. And then we're gonna swatch that purple one. Let me wipe my finger off. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely a purple. So that's I think a satin matte as well. None of them are like mattes. They're like satin mattes. So the reason for that was because I wanted to darken the corners, or kind of do outer corner. I'm gonna usually go with that. I'm gonna go like this. This thing where people do the little V, whatever. I'm not very good at that. So I probably should have went in there first before I started playing with the shiny ones. Here we go. Kind of blend the meat, this part. I'm gonna clean these up, so don't worry. That's why I'm not one of those people that's why I always do my eyes first, because it's easy to clean up for me versus trying to use concealer and powder. Okay. And then I'm going to take, there's probably nothing left on this. I'm gonna take some of this. Blend those edges a little bit. People coming home. Yeah, I'm gonna need Tylenol for sure. Let's say day 4 through 7, the pain should be less. I'm like, it doesn't seem to be that way. Because the way she stitched it very well. So right now I'm feeling where she stitched the top of my gums. I can feel that. Okay, I can feel the strings. And before I couldn't, I think it's because it was swollen. But now that's what I'm feeling. I can feel the stitches there, and then they had put glue. She stitched it and then she put glue on it. The assistant did. It's like some kind of glue. Eventually dissolvable glue. That kind of covered up the hole in the stitch, whatever, instead of, and so because of that, I wasn't really bleeding that much. I didn't need to bite down on gauze or anything. I think it also is going to help eliminate, hopefully, dry socket, which is painful, which I don't think I have that yet or at all. So I'm like, okay, I think I'm just pain. It's just, I'm older. It's taking a little longer for the pain to sit. I'm like, what is going on? Something about lashes, but right now I'm like, maybe. And I'm also wondering, do I want to take out the Blooming palette? Blooming Romance palette? It's going like this. Sometimes, because it's hard to see because of my freaking hooded lids. So I'm trying to go above. Okay. Then let's which one side looks a little bit more than the other? Let me see something I can't tell. Let me look straight into the other camera. Not camera, mirror. I'm going to use this. Let's swatch this to see what this happens right there. What that one looks like. Okay, that's even darker. I like that. It looks like on my hand. Okay, because like that looks black, purple, black, purple. That's thinking almost liner. And I know I could use the mirror on the thing, but yeah, I have to take the plastic off, and I don't like doing it. So I'm using that one as a liner of sorts. I think this palette would be awesome for drag queens or, yeah, drag queens. This is like the perfect palette because of all the shininess and colors. I don't know why this made me think, hearing that noise, is like, I'm supposed to be turning the water off Wednesday. And I'm like, Last Wednesday, they were turning the water off. They literally sent it at like 1:37. We're turning the water off at 1:45. I'm, excuse me? And you just sent this email? And then I ran the water because I was making food for lunch. And I ran the water at 1:45, like maybe 1:46 or 47. The water was still on. So maybe they changed their mind. Kind of just lower lid is what I'm doing. Not like a thin line, obviously. So that's why I wanted to do my eyes first to kind of experiment. And then we pinch this. So it's kind of a baby wing. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not left-handed, so it's kind of hard on this side. Okay, now see, and this is probably me versus fallout. I think some people have had fallout, but I think it's mostly, it's me, not the... We're gonna do the rest of the face, and I'm going to clean up some of this right here. We'll do the inner corner. I'll come back to eyes. So let's wipe off some of the sweat. It is 96 degrees. So this weekend, yesterday was like 100. I think Saturday was like 107, I want to say. So this is considered cool down 90s. It's supposed to be 90s, I think, the rest of the week. But then I was saying it might be like 104, 103 again next week. So we shall see. And I have a pimple right there. I'm trying to, a little acne I'm trying to take care of. Or, yeah, take care of. And brow pencil, we're back to using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in 5. Ulta had the 21 days of Ulta sale. So that is where I bought 2. Because we know how much I like it and see how we're looking. I'm only putting this on so that I don't want anything falling on my chest since I'm all lotioned and everything. Okay. So with that, let's powder. Oh, let's first go. We're using Carpe again. I really do like this. So let's do a little. That's enough. Yeah, my teeth. And the thing is, you say your teeth, but it's the lack of teeth is what is hurting. Yeah. So we are using, I have a sample. It's new Bobbi Brown. I realized I was making noise. It's the new Bobbi Brown foundation. It's a neutral warm walnut, or the bottle says NW092, but there's more than one neutral, whatever. But the bottle does say neutral warm walnut if you are my complexion. And who's the person that I figured out this was the right shade for me? I need to figure it out because I'll tag her. So I'm finally getting around to it because Ulta didn't have it. Saks Avenue didn't have it when I went in there once to get a sample. My Sephora didn't have it. So I had to go to Sephora at Fashion Square. Give me a good amount of sample. It's lightweight and buildable, I guess. So I'm using a sponge because I was like, something. Okay. Okay, it's probably way too much. Just wipe off the finger. I'll take a little bit right there. So yeah, that's, I would say it's my shade. Of course, you can't see my chest right now, but I'd say it's my shade. And like I said, it's lightweight, it's buildable, so I can still see my hyperpigmentation right there. Obviously, my teeth, like anything from like here hurts. It used to be right here hurt like a lot, but right now it's all right here. So that's why I was like, the face. Danessa concealer. Originally I was going to use the Danessa Balm powder, but I got that sample, so like I said, I wasn't planning to get a sample, but I saw they had it at that Sephora. So I was like, why not take advantage since it's there? And so I'm like, how many other looks am I doing? Am I going in Wales this week? I really have no plans so far. Some of the hiking girls, whatever, supposed to go hiking this weekend. And then one of the newer girls, her birthday is this weekend. And then my birthday is coming up, so I think they're doing a joint birthday thing. I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is when I'm available. And then, so I'm like, if we go to Sugar Jams, it's like, I don't know, that's kind of a lot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just feeling old. I'm the oldest in the group, so I'm like, I want to go to Sugar Jams. It's like, food is good, the vibe is good. It's just sometimes that's a lot. Yeah. And then, and they were talking about possibly going this weekend or next weekend. I'm like, I don't know if my mouth is gonna be healed enough to do that. Another new product, which is why I was like, something looks weird. The KVD Beauty Good Apple Sculpt Bronze and Sculpt Duo. Got this during 21 Days of Beauty. Usually 36. It was 18. I'm not sure if this is dark enough. We're about to find out. This one is in deep 600. So I say that because you see that like that. So this one would be good, but is it good as a contour, which is the Sculpt, or This is the bronze. Now bronze is, this needs to be warm. It doesn't need to be too deep. The swatches, it's hard to find swatches or find somebody my shade with swatches for me again to figure out if I should have went the last shade, which is 700. And they don't sell 600 or 700 in the store, so you kind of have to wait for it to come. So we shall see. So we're going to, the fingers, yeah. We're gonna sculpt first, so I'm gonna just use my fingers and rub. And then I'm gonna put up here. I'm thinking this could have been used as bronzer versus, and then, yeah, let's give the other one a try, but I really think this is not deep enough. And I don't think they'll let you swatch it out if it's not on sale anymore. So I'm just gonna put that there. Okay. And in camera, you can barely see it. My complexion. Yeah. I'll look at the playback. I do realize that's a tape term. I grew up in the 90s. TV production was in the 90s. Using tapes. So I was like, yeah. Okay. So I'm going to use this lovely brush. Let's start at the bottom. To blend. Just go down, back, towards the hairline. Yeah, because I can't even see the bronzer up here. Oh. I'm not left-handed. I'm going to use my sponge. But yeah, there's 3 of us at work that have the same birthday. So far, I'm the only one who's taking it off. I'm almost thinking one of the other ones might take it off. Because she's been taking off like once a week. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on with that. And it's once a week on the day it would be, but like before her birthday. So I'm like, okay. Let's do this bronzer here. I'm gonna just kind of flip. Yeah, you can't even see that. I know it's there, but I know it's not supposed to be very obvious, but you can barely see that. Like, it's supposed to warm. I kind of see the warmth, but you can barely see that. So I know I need to turn that again. Yeah. I mean, it could be good if I return it. It's money back in my pocket. So I don't want to say necessarily them. It's just Ulta's not having it the other shades, darker shades in store. You can't find them at any Ulta, let alone like, okay, white side of town, or the side of town where more white people would shop, like the Richie part of town versus the mixed demographic kind of town. You can't find, it's just online only, and I'm like, that's in a way not fair that you can't find. It's like maybe people would buy it if you actually had it in store in the darker shades. Okay. And then I am going to, this part has foundation on it, kind of go like that. You really can't see it, so I'm just mixing anyway. Kind of blending lines, going over a little bit, along with the concealer. I look very warm because it's 96 degrees still. So, yeah, okay, looks good. Now let us I'm trying to go up more because I'm gonna get all this sparkly in there. I'm like, do I look darker right now? I'm like, is that because of like, sometimes I can't tell till I get outside anyway, lighting wise, and not because I can't see very well in there to see details. Okay, so yes, we're not putting on a separate blush because lips, eyes, what have you, we are going to finish the rest of the eyes last. And so with that, I don't need this anymore. And I am going to change into that, even though I've worn that before, and I should have a video on that. But I forgot what I was saying. I'm listening to my downstairs neighbors messing with their gate. I think they fixed their gate when they went home, and so I think they're trying to figure out what's going on with the gate. I speak Spanish, I don't know what they're saying. So I know Spanish, but it's limited. And, you know, native Spanish speakers, they be talking fast. I'm like, I don't, yeah. So, the native, it's very obvious the native Spanish because they be talking fast and the wife be loud. I swear, I don't know if she's talking her normal tone or, because sometimes I'm like, she's always nagging him or nagging somebody. She's very loud. She's loud Friday. Like, to the point I'm like, I was working on something and I'm like, you're being loud is about to affect my work, and I should not have to go into the office to work. And my mom's like, do you have a job? Because she doesn't, or is she working from home? She's always outside yelling at somebody. I'm like, go yell at somebody in your house. Or text. Okay, so we're also doing a gloss. I'm like, I know there's some on here. So I wanted to send a note to the maker of this. I do love this gloss, but getting it out, can be a task sometimes. Like I said, it's not all the time, but sometimes. We put that over there because we're taking that with us. I'm not getting a, they have open bar, whatever, you have to pay for it. But you can't take drink into the theater, which makes sense. And then I'm not drinking anything because as much as pain pills I am popping, it doesn't make me drowsy or anything, so I can drive. That's why it's good that I don't have Tylenol codeine. But it's yeah, I'm like around the clock every 4 to 6 hours popping either Tylenol or ibuprofen, which I don't even take ibuprofen that often, but when I left the dentist's office, she specifically said ibuprofen. She was like, take 3. And I'm thinking, 3 is a lot. You didn't even tell me the amount, like the mg, milligrams. So I'm just like, 3's a lot. And I look at mine, I'm like, they're 200. So I'm supposed to take 3 200s every 6 hours? And then they say don't exceed more than such and such in 24 hours. I'm like, you probably have killed me or messed up my stomach badly. So usually I'll take like 1 Tylenol, maybe wait an hour or so, pop 2 ibuprofens, or I'll just keep taking Tylenols, which are 500. I need to just take the 2 500s Tylenol at the same time versus waiting. I was good this morning. Like literally I will wake up in the middle of the night and have to pop a pill. But this morning I woke up and the pill I took when I woke up randomly in the middle of the night lasted till about noon. Then about noon, the pain started back. So, okay, so let's finish these eyes. So we'll take that. And then I'm gonna pinch. I'm gonna bring it up like that. And I'm only going halfway, because you're not supposed to go all the way across. That's what some people say, but then some people, they go all the way. I think it do what you want. But yeah, so let's do that. And then let's do the other side. This is a satin one again. This isn't the other one. Again, because I have hooded lids, if I go like that, it seems like a lot. But like this, because I have hooded lids, it's not as much. It doesn't seem as much as, so that's, like I said, y'all see the shine when I bat. And I have a new mascara, so hopefully that will also, I don't want to put lashes on. I did not watch the Emmys last night. I haven't watched award shows in a long time. I didn't watch the VMAs because half those people, I'm like, I don't know who you are. There's one dude, Benjamin Boone, I think his name is. That song, I love that song. I need to watch it on YouTube. The whole performance, I saw part of it. He did this backflip. He's wearing this flashy jumpsuit, which this palette would have been great for that. And I'm like, this dude, because that dude could sing. I love that song. So I definitely need to watch it. Just, I want to see that performance. Everybody else, I'm like, I don't know who you are. And then Chappelle Roan, I think her name is. I like her song as well, so I want to watch that as well. So there's a few individual performances I want to watch, but I don't need to watch the whole show. And the Emmys maybe eventually, because I do like Dan and Eugene Levy. He said how to pronounce it, I've heard, so I'm like, I think it's Levy, not Levi or something like that. This for a blush. I forgot what I swatched, how this looked. Oh, we're gonna put this in the center. There we go. This side is a little bit more, I can see that, but then that side kind of looks like it's more too. There's a song that I remember Michelle singing. That's what I remember from the 90s is, speaking of VMAs, there's something about, he may have been your man last night. He may have been your man, but he wasn't last night. I think that's the song she's known for. I'm like, I know her music, but it's been so long since I've listened to it. But I'm like, I think that is the song that I know her for. So, she won't be doing, I don't think she'll be doing any of those songs because it's supposed to be kind of a tribute to James Baldwin kind of performance. So I don't think she'll be doing her things from that. Again, smiling hurts. So yeah, okay, that's enough. And then swatching again. Because, okay, what is this color? Oh, that's, a lot of them look kind of pink or green. Okay, on my hand it looks green, but it's kind of pinkish. And that's very blue, so not that one. That's chunky, nope. I'm swatching, don't ask me what they are. Showing you what they are. I'm looking for pink, that's why. Because some of them may look a certain color and they're not that color. Yeah, I don't want that. So yeah, we're just gonna go in with, what color is that? That's definitely pink, but that's more, it's the satin one. So I was trying to use, because I want to do a highlighter as well. So let's just go with the one we used already. Just kind of, and then this fluffy brush, because I want to just kind of, I realized I have not sprayed my face. I'm usually supposed to put highlighter afterwards. That's why I was like, ah. So that's why I thought about it. I was like, ah. And what I'm putting right here, this one is what I'm putting under my eyebrow right there. Probably would have been fine and sane until I did that. But yeah, this sparkle. Somebody said you could use it as a topper, so I could have put a different blush on and put this on top. So this might be a bit much. So what I'm going to do is, I really don't want to get glitter everywhere. Onto everything. Okay. Now, because again, I forgot to spray, so let's spray. So I was like, why do I still look warm? Obviously, I charged this, so I don't have to do what I usually do. And then I said if I put the highlighter afterwards, then I wouldn't. Of course, that's my hand. Usually dab it off on. It's covered with this, so I can use different part of my hand. And then try not to get glitter. I have plenty of these, so if I have to put this one somewhere, because I don't want glitter on my next look or sparkles. So new mascara, it's Maybelline Firework, waterproof of course. I was using not Bad Girl Bang, but the Fan Fest by Benefit. So I think it's when it's still hot, so that's why. I wore that to my dentist appointment. It was fine, but yeah, for this now. Okay, let's flip. I need to dermaplane my face, but otherwise, I see a little shimmer there, highlighting there. Let there. Let me. What's on this? Nothing. I'm gonna blend that in right there. So these are the earrings, and my hair is growing out. The blonde, because of the blonde I used, it's not kind of actually, I think, goes all the way down or whatever. So it's a mixture of, it looks weird. It probably looks like it's dirty. It is not. I've washed it. It's the blonde growing out. So with that, I'm off to see Michelle and the Cello at MIM. So everybody have a good night.